Namaste, good morning, and welcome to TimesHealth Plus. I'm Dr. Sneha Rathi. I'm a musculoskeletal physiotherapist and a certified yoga teacher from the Yoga Institute, Santa Cruz, Mumbai. I combine the techniques of physiotherapy and yoga and give the best results to my patients through them. First of all, before proceeding ahead, I would like to wish all of you a very happy Women's Day. To all the women who are watching us, I hope you keep uplifting yourself physically, mentally, spiritually every single day. And to all the men who support and enrich our lives on a daily basis, I would like to thank you all on the behalf of all of us. So let's proceed with today's session. What is it going to be about? So let me tell you, since the last since the last two sessions, we have been discussing more about the chair yoga part. So how are we going to actually practice the asanas with the help of the chair? That is what we have been focusing on. Today's session is going to be a transition between how we can slowly take our support off the chair. Okay, so we are going to use the chair today as well, but how we are slowly and gradually going to transit into independence is what today's session is going to focus on. So with this, I would like to tell you that it is not wrong to take support. Okay, so it is a very important step in our progress whenever we are doing yoga asanas. So sometimes, we might feel that I can do that asana very nicely. Why should I use a chair, or why should I use any kind of support? But let me tell you, using a support, identifying where you need to work, using a support will actually sometimes help in refining your asanas even more. Okay, so if you use a chair, you can actually train the smaller ranges of movement, you can train the localized muscle work properly. Probably you can make your poses even better than what you are doing independently. So today's session is going to focus on those minor or trivial aspects wherein we are going to use the chair, but we are also going to understand how we can take the support of the chair slowly and gradually, so that our postures and poses become more refined, more better. So this is like a transition, it's a transition from chair to independence. So this session is actually going to be focused on the population who basically they are a lot of sedentary individuals who are using a lot of sitting postures on a daily basis. Okay, if you are sitting on the chair for a very long period of time, then this session is for you, because you can slowly work on transiting from chair to independence. Okay, another one, this session is also dedicated to all those who have built in some strength with the help of support and now want to slowly get into independent yoga postures. Okay, so this is also for those people who can try and do that. So with this, I'm going to start with explaining you certain postures. Okay, there may be some repetitions of the previous postures, but I will explain you how you can get off the chair. We are also going to do some postures in the lying down position and sitting on the mat. Okay, so if you are not able to do that, it's okay to refrain from that, but try to do whatever poses you can on an individual basis. Try to attempt it as much as possible. All right, so let's go ahead with understanding the different poses. And with that first, let's start with the conditioning practice. So we are going to first sit erect and keep our back straight. Look at one point in front of you. Try to keep your chin parallel to the ground. Focus on one point in front of you. And slowly close your eyes. Try to focus on your body and your breath. Get all your attention towards your body and your breath. Just calm yourself down. Gather all your thoughts and slowly try to pay attention to your body and your breathing. Once you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes. And we are going to start with the warm up. Okay, so the prerequisite for this is again having a very steady chair. Make sure that the chair is not too wobbly. Otherwise, while doing the asanas, it might fall off and you might get injured. So it's very important that your chair is very steady. All right, now let's start with the warm up as always. So we are going to take our neck up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now turn your neck to either sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So over here, I'm not taking the support of the backrest of the chair. I'm sitting a little ahead and then trying to do the movements. That's very, very important. To do the movement in this position is not a good idea because it kind of changes the posture entirely. Okay, so your neck movements might not feel very free, or eventually you can develop some pain in the neck if you are slouching and doing the movement, and which is why not taking the back support is the best option. Okay, so do not take the back support, try to sit erect. Okay, and now slowly drop your neck towards the shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, now we are going to just take our hands up and stretch the hands up. Interlock your hands up and slowly try to stretch your hands up towards the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. Mind you, this is a very good posture, especially when you have been sitting for a very long time on the system. Okay, it's a good idea to stretch your hands up towards the ceiling. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down, because it kind of decompresses the spine. So stretch up. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, down. Again, stretch. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, down. Stretch. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, down. 2 more times. Stretch. 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, down. And one more time. Stretch. 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, down. Perfect. Okay, so we have stretched the arms and the spine as well. Next, we are going to slowly drop our elbows down. So we raise our hands up from the front and drop our elbows behind. Okay, so bend our elbows and drop our hands behind. 1, and straighten up. Again, bend. 2, straighten up. Mind you, I'm not poking my chin out or forward. I'm just trying to drop my hands behind. 3, 4, 5, 6, and one more. 7. Perfect. Okay, next we are going to slowly rotate our hands. Okay, so we are going to just rotate our wrist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and go other way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and relax. Now we're going to just open our fingers wide and slowly get our arms outside. 1, and bring them back in and down. Okay, we do it again. Wide and open. 2. Again, this is a very good way of chest opening. So if you have been sitting for a long time, you can intermittently do this. 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, if you have been doing all of this, whatever I have said, you might already be feeling a little bit sore in your shoulders because your muscles have been working. Okay, next, what we are going to do is we are going to twist the body. So we interlock our hands and turn to either sides, one and the other side. Again, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Okay, so this was about the twisting. Next, we are going to slowly raise our hip one by one. So we try to take the hip straight up. One, two. Without leaning too much sideways, try to lift straight up. Three, four, five. Also trying to keep your back steady. Six, seven, eight, nine, and 10. Perfect. Now we're going to straighten our knee one by one. So just up and down. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. And the other side, one, two, three, four. Try to again keep your back straight. Five, six, seven. Okay, next we are going to just move forward in the chair and we are going to bend our knee as much as we can. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. And the other side, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. We might feel it's a very simple exercise, but you know what? Sometimes this ranges of the knee are not even touched on a daily basis. So we do not tend to bend the knee at this angle on a daily basis. So this exercise can actually be like a strengthening exercise for the hamstring in this particular range. So it seems very simple, but it can be really effective in the long run. Next, we are going to slowly rest our heels on the ground. Try to take our foot up as much as possible and down as much as possible. Again, up, down. Two, you can raise your heels up when you're pointing down. Three, up, down. Four, up, five, up, six, up, seven, up. Okay, so if you have not been using your foot quite often or not been exercising, there can be a cramp like sensation in your foot. Okay, but if you keep exercising on a regular basis, that cramp will not occur anymore. Okay, so that's why you need to regularly practice the foot movements. Next, we are going to just curl our toes and extend them. So curl and extend. Two, curl, extend. Three, curl, extend. Four, curl, extend. Five, curl, extend. Six, curl, extend. Seven. All right, so that was about our warm up. Now let's go into some postures which are in standing. So we are going to slowly start with the standing postures. So I'm going to stand by the side of the chair. Now we are going to do Tadasana, but in two ways. One is aimed at strengthening the foot and the legs as well. So what we are going to do is first, with the support of the chair, we are going to slowly rise up on the toes. Take one hand up and stay there. One, two, three, four, five, six, and slowly down. Okay, now what you're going to try and do is with this hand also try to raise the other hand up. Okay, so initially take support of the chair, slowly Try to raise both the hands up. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slowly take it down. So sometimes you may not be immediately get your hand off the chair. So what you do is you go halfway up with the other hand, okay, and stay there. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slowly down. Okay, gradually you try to increase the range as you start building the confidence of having the right balance. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and down. All right, so you can slowly and steadily try to take your hand load off the chair and slowly try to become more and more independent in practicing the Tadasana. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and down. All right, so this is how you can step by step offload the weight. You can also practice a single leg calf raise. So what you're going to do is slowly bend the other leg. Try to just keep the toes on the ground. Take support of the chair and do a calf raise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and down. All right, so I'm training one leg at a time to do a single leg calf raise. So it's going to strengthen my leg on which the weight is there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and down. All right, we repeat it again. This time trying to offload the other leg as well. Okay, so slowly taking off the load. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm taking the support of the chair and then trying to push myself up on one leg. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can actually train one leg at a time as well with the help of the chair. So this was Tadasana. Next we are going to do Konasana. So it's going to be 2.5 feet distance. We initially did with the help of the chair. So let's see with the help of the chair and slowly how you can move towards independently practicing that posture. So you slowly take your hand up. Now bend sideways till the extent you feel you can control. Slowly release your hand and try to move it towards your body. Stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and relax. Okay, you can do it on the other side, same way. Take your hand up. First, go to the extent where you feel you can control your body. And now slowly drop your hand down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slowly back. So estimating till what angle you have the control becomes equally important. All right, so try to do it again. Yeah, bend till the place where you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back. Okay, we do it on the other side. Take your hand up, slowly bend sideways, and now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back. As you gain the confidence, you can slowly practice independently. So without the help of the chair, we are going to slowly try and bend sideways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back. And on the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back. Okay, so this was Konasana 2 for you. Okay, with the help of the chair and slowly transiting into an independent practice. Now let's see Ekpadasana. Okay, many of us may not be able to maintain the leg on top of the other leg. Okay, so what you can do is initially you can try to take support of the chair and try to first just maintain the posture. Slowly, as you feel right, you start taking weight on the stance leg and you start offloading the knee off the chair. Okay, so this way you can actually activate the hip muscles and you can actually use the muscles to be more independent. All right, this is how you can practice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and relax. If you feel that this chair level is a little lower, you can place a pillow under your knee so that your knee is placed on top of the pillow. Then slowly offload yourself off the pillow and try to maintain the balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we can do the same thing on the other side. So initially try to take support of the chair. Okay, if you are unable to maintain the balance, then slowly try to offload your weight off the chair and maintain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and relax. Okay, so that's how you can do it. Once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and relax. Once you have gained the confidence of being able to transit onto the stance leg, then you can try and take your hand off the chair and slowly join your hand in front of your chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slowly relax. We can do it on the other side as well. 1. So if you lose balance, you can immediately hold the chair and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's why chair support can work greatly if at all you are actually transiting from chair to independence. Okay, next what we are going to do is a hamstring stretch. So if you are unable to bend forward completely like this, you can always practice keeping your leg on top of the chair and slowly bending forward to touch the toes first. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and relax. You can do it on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back. So in this position, you can actually try to elongate your spine a little bit. That will increase the stretch on the hamstrings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back. And the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back. Okay, so once you are done like this, you can slowly try to bend forward and touch the toe and stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax. And on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and relax. So a step-by-step approach on how you can slowly progress. Okay, the same thing you can do it sideways as well. So you keep the leg sideways on the chair. Slowly try to touch the toe. Raise the opposite hand up and bend sideways. Stay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back. All right, you'll feel a good stretch on the inner thigh muscles and the side muscles of the torso. And on the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back. Okay, so that's how you are stretching the side If you are unable to go down completely and stretch the side, you can always raise your leg up on the chair and slowly stretch sideways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this stretch is not just, it's not just a stretch. When you're coming back from the position, you're actually recruiting the muscles to get into the straight position. So on the other side, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back. All right, so this way you can stretch the sides, and once you are confident enough, you can go down and stretch the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back, and do it on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back. All right, so that's how you can do the stretch, increase the stretch further and further. Okay, you can also reduce the height of the chair or use a mid-level and then go on the ground. So you can step by step progress your the way you are doing the asana. Okay, next one that we are going to do is a straight leg raise. So sometimes what happens is we can raise this much probably, okay, but beyond that we don't have the strength to raise the leg. So in that case, what do? We will keep the leg on the chair and we will train this range of motion. So raising up from here, we will try to work on that. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and down. In case if you feel there is a lot of stress, you are not able to lift the leg, it's also okay to just activate the muscles. Just do an attempt to raise it. So even if you're not able to raise it, just do an attempt. That's also fine. It is going to activate the muscles slowly and steadily. You will be able to raise it up further. Let's do it on the other side. Raise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax. Okay, if this is too difficult, you can keep your knee bent and then just try to raise the thigh up and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and down. You can do the same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And once you have done this, you can actually progress into standing Pavan Muktasana. So you raise the leg up, try to hold it with the hand, pull it towards you, hold with the other hand and stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and down. Okay, so again on this side, raise up, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and down. Okay, just in case if you are unable to do that, you can do it with one hand as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and down. And on the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and down. So step by step, you can slowly work on improving your balance and try to do this kind of thing. Now let's train a rotational stretch for the spine. So we are going to take about a 3-foot distance. 1 foot is back, 1 foot is forward. What you do is the one that is kept forward, you slowly stretch your hand forward and the other hand behind, and you try to turn your body while stretching it forward and bending forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back. Okay, so you're training a forward bend and a correct rotation in the spine. Now we keep the other leg forward. Take this hand and one hand behind and try to twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back. So this is kind of a rotational training plus an elongation of the spine in the forward direction. Okay, let's do it once again. One leg forward, one leg behind. Stretch your hand forward, bend forward, twist, and stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back. Okay, we do it on the other side. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back. Okay, so this is how we did the rotation and some elongation. Okay, that's going to actually straighten the spine. This kind of stretch can take a lot of pain off the mid thoracic area. Okay, so if you are complaining of pain because of slouching in the mid thoracic area, this kind of stretch will actually reduce that. Okay, now let's do some cone asana. So what we're going to do is, as always, we first take support of the chair. So I'm going to turn the chair this way. Try to bend forward. Now slowly I'm going to take my hands off the chair and maintain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come back and relax. So just in case if you are unable to, go in this way down, you can always try to take the support of the chair, bend 90 degrees and slowly take the hands off the chair. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down and relax. All right, let's do it one more time. Legs together, hands on the chair. Try to bend 90 degrees. Now slowly offload your hands. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and come back and relax. So this is how you can do the forward bend. Okay, and take your support off the chair. Try to maintain the erect posture as much as possible, the erect spine position when you are doing this forward bend. Next, we are going to see Utkatasana with the help of the chair. So we take about a 1 foot distance. Come up on the toes slowly. Bend down as much as you can. If it's this much, it's fine. If you can go down completely, it's absolutely fine. Stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can use the support of the chair and try to get up. Stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and down. All right, so this is how you can practice Utkatasana, because many a times I see people, when they go down completely, they are not able to get up. So using a chair becomes a big advantage in that case. Okay, you can use the chair and you can slowly try to get up with the help of the support. So even if you train range every day, you're going to actually develop the endurance to get up. And if you cannot go down completely, it's absolutely fine. You go down till the level you can. Maintain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and relax. This is how you can do the Utkatasana. Let's take our hands off the chair slowly. So what we're going to do, come up on the toes, go down as much as you can. You can take one hand off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and down. You can practice with the other hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and relax. Okay, one more time. Now with both the hands off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and down. All right, so gradually taking the support of the chair. Next, we are going to see a standing pigeon pose. So, what we are going to do, or kapotasana. So, what we are going to do is we are going to place the leg L-shaped like this. Okay, slowly we're going to keep the other foot behind and try to arch back and stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very slowly get into the normal position. Keep the other leg on the top. Arch back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and relax. Okay, so we are trying to practice in the standing position itself. Arch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and relax. And on the other side, if you feel the risk that the chair will slip away behind, you can place it against the wall and then do it. Stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax. We'll do it one more time. So mind you, I'm not pushing the chair behind, but downwards, and then trying to extend my back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax. And on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And relax. All right. So this way you can practice Kapotasana in standing with the help of the chair. Now let's see some of the poses in the sitting position. So we can sit on the chair. And now let's see how you can do certain postures in sitting itself. Okay, so now what we are going to do is a simple Parvatasana. So you just take your hands up, try to stretch up and stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slowly down. Now we are going to do a side bend, a variation of Parvatasana in sitting on the chair. That's actually going to strengthen the sides of the torso, and it's going to actually be very good for the strengthening of the side muscles. So you just take your hands up and slowly try to bend sideways and stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and up. And on the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Center and relax. Okay, so when I'm bending towards this side, if I don't have the control on this side, I might fear of falling down. And that's why this kind of builds a very good control of the muscles of the side. Let's do once again. Take your hands up. Inhale. Breathe normal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. Inhale, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale and relax. Okay, so this was Parvatasana variation. Now let's try to train our forward bend and coming back up in the sitting position itself. So what we are going to do is we're going to raise our hands up and then slowly bend forward, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now get our hands back to the ear level and come back up and relax. So this kind of movement is very, very important, that you get your hands back to the ear level and then try to come up. That's going to recruit the right muscles and it's going to make the movement much better trained. Okay, so if you are training for a forward bending, it's a good idea to do it like this with the help of the hands. Okay, let's do it once again. Inhale, exhale. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale and exhale. Okay, but if in case you have had a slip disc or hernia or any abdominal surgery or spine surgery, it's not a good idea to practice this kind of a posture, as it can be strenuous for the spine or the abdominal muscles. All right, let's do it once again. Inhale, exhaling, bend forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take your hands back and come back and relax. All right, so this way you can practice a forward bend. It's also easy to practice a modified way of doing Yog Mudra in this position. Probably you can just bend forward, try to touch your forehead on the knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhaling, come back. Okay, so I'm holding my hands behind. I'm holding my right hand on the wrist of the left hand and slowly bending forward up till the level of the knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and up. So if in case you're unable to go down completely, you can always go down up till the level of the knees. You can practice doing that first. Let's do it once again. Inhale, exhaling, bend. Breathe normal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale and relax. Okay. Now next, let's see a twisting pose. We did it last time also. Let's see how we can actually make it a little more challenging on the chair. So what we are going to do is we are going to inhaling, raise our hands up. Exhaling, we are going to go down. Try to touch the left foot with the right hand. Now slowly we can offload our hand up and stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come back down and up and relax. This way it will recruit a lot of our upper limb. Okay, so that's how you can make it a little more challenging. So we do it again. Twist. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back and up and relax. This is just for enhancing the posture. Okay, it's going to recruit some muscles, which is going to make your posture better. Okay, so the final position is definitely the same, but we are just trying to put some more muscle activation into it. Let's do it once again. Inhale, exhale, inhale, breathe normal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, inhaling, come back. Exhale on the other side. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, inhale, and exhaling, relax. So this is how you can do it in the sitting position. Okay. Next, what we are going to do is we are going to train our sit to stand also. So you can always practice this. Sometimes we have a tendency that some people say that when I get up, I'm not able to straighten my knees immediately, or I'm not able to straighten my back immediately. Okay. What you can do is you can just practice activating the muscles by pushing the feet down on the ground and trying to just initiate a standing movement. So this is my sitting position, just trying to push my feet down, and with my hands I'm just trying to initiate the standing movement. Stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so this is just going to activate all the muscles that are required for standing. I'm giving the instruction to my body that it has to stand up, not actually trying to stand up, but just the initiation part. Let's do it once again. Push and stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and relax. So my foot is active, my knee, my thighs, glutes, back, everything is active. Okay, that's how you can train the initiation. Let's do it once again. Push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax. Mind you, the push is not entirely from the knee joint, but it is well distributed throughout the legs. Okay, so that's very, very important. Okay, next we are going to see some one pose which is like the reverse warrior pose. Just going to give you an idea of how you can go from the warrior pose to independence. So while doing on the chair, we did the warrior like this. Now what we are going to do is we are going to slowly load our legs and try to get up from the chair in this position. So we take our hands up and slowly up like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep it down and relax. Okay, so we just try to activate the muscles of the legs in a shorter range. Okay, we'll do it once again. So right now I'm fully supported on this leg. Okay, but I'm going to take the load on my leg and try to maintain the posture. So take it off and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and relax. All right, we do it on the other side once again. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back and relax. And on the other side once again. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and relax. You can practice this in a wide-legged squat as well. So you can push your legs wide and try to get up from the chair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now slowly lower down towards the chair. Okay, this is how you can practice this as well. It's going to work on some muscles in the smaller range. Let's do it once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back. All right, one more time. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhaling down. All right, so this way you can practice offloading, okay, from the chair. Now let's see a few poses in the lying down position. Okay, so I'm going to use the chair, but I'm going to create a certain kind of posture which can be helpful. So just in case if you're not able to do legs up on the wall, what you can do is you can keep the chair like this. You can lie down on the ground And slowly try to keep your legs up on the chair. Okay, if in case you're not able to keep the legs up on the wall, you can always keep it on the chair. Okay, so this is how you can actually, it's a very good posture for lowering the low back pain if in case you have. So this kind of posture is very good for offloading the lower back of the load. So you can practice this first. Then what you can do is slowly straighten one leg at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and down. And the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and down. And once you are ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and down. Okay, so this way you can practice slowly offloading from the chair. All right, we're going to slowly take our legs off and turn and get up. One more thing that I would like to say is a chair can also be used to slowly elongate your spine in sitting position. So what you can do is you can try to sit erect. You can bend forward a little bit and try to stretch the spine in the elongated direction. Stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so now I'm not pulling my back forward, but I'm trying to elongate it in the upward direction and stretch it slightly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and relax. All right, so this is also how you can actually use the chair for a spine elongation technique to train your body to understand the mechanics of elongation. All right, now we're just going to calm ourselves down slowly. Just close your eyes. Relax and try to focus on your breath. Just observe how your breath is automatically coming back to normal. Try to take 5 deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Once you have done that, you can slowly rub your palms. Keep it on your eyes. And slowly open your eyes. All right, so this was our journey from using the chair to slowly moving to independence. All right, so we should definitely try doing that on a regular basis if you have been using the chair. And if you have not been using it, it's not that you are weak if in case you are using any support. Sometimes support is needed to just refine your things, to make it better. Okay, So with this, I come to the task of the week, which is a 3 movement reset drill. You can practice this when you are sitting for a long period of time. You can practice 3 movements in that. Okay, that is, one is you practice a sit to stand chair position. Okay, so you try to practice sit to stand, you try to practice a calf raise, and you try to practice single leg stance on a daily basis, or ekpadasana on a daily basis for 5 to 7 minutes. Okay, so you can do about 5 to 7 rounds of each one of them. Okay, on a daily basis. You can click a picture of it, record a video of it, and upload it on Instagram and tag Times Health Plus. You can also follow Times Health Plus on their Instagram and YouTube channel for more tips and recommendations related to yoga. All right, so that was it for today. We have learned about the different ways how we can slowly move from the chair to independent yogic postures. There may be many more ideas which may be coming to your mind. You can definitely utilize them. The more you understand your body, the more you can work with it really well. Okay, and that's what our aim is with all of this, is to understand your body better and better. That was it for today. I'll see you next time. Till then, make sure you stay present, move gently, and take care of yourself. Thank you and namaste.